Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jacqueline Plumley. I'm an air traffic controller here at Stanley County Airport. Today I'm going to be presenting a safety culture workshop that's going to focus on the U.S. Air Force air traffic control operations. Over the course of more than 2 decades working in military air traffic control operations, I've seen firsthand how operational safety is shaped not only by procedures but by organizational culture. In environments such as multi-use military and civilian airfields, controllers must balance mission tempo, communication demands, and human performance limitations while maintaining safe aircraft separation within the NAS. This workshop explores how safety culture principles can strengthen decision-making, improve communication, and support operational safety in military air traffic control units. Next slide, please. The purpose of this workshop. The purpose of this workshop is to explore how safety culture can be actively implemented in military ATC organizations. In aviation, safety outcomes are rarely determined by one individual's actions alone. Instead, they emerge from the interaction between people, procedures, leadership, and operational pressures. In military air traffic control environments where mission launches and training operations can occur rapidly, controllers must make high-stakes decisions under time and pressure. By strengthening safety culture, particularly communication, reporting practices, and leadership support, ATC organizations can reduce risk while maintaining mission effectiveness. Next slide, please. Our objectives today. This workshop focuses on several key learning objectives. First, I'd like participants to understand what safety culture is and how it influences operational behavior in aviation organizations. Secondly, the workshop explores how organizational factors such as fatigue, workload, and communication influence controller performance. Third, we examine the role of crew resource management, which you'll hear me refer to as CRM, and teamwork in maintaining situational awareness within air traffic control operations. Finally, participants will explore how reporting systems and organizational learning help identify hazards and continuously improve operational safety. Next slide. So, what is safety culture? Safety culture refers to shared beliefs and attitudes within an organization that determines how individuals approach safety decisions. In aviation, this culture influences whether personnel feel comfortable raising their concerns, reporting mistakes, or questioning potentially unsafe actions. Strong safety cultures prioritize learning and improvement rather than punishment. When personnel know that reporting hazards will lead to improvements rather than blame, organizations gain access to critical safety information that might otherwise remain hidden. Next slide, please. The importance of safety culture in military air traffic control. Military ATC operations often involve high mission tempo and complex coordination between multiple aircraft. At multi-use military and civilian airports, controllers may coordinate training aircraft, civilian traffic, and military sorties simultaneously. In these environments, even minor communication misunderstandings can escalate quickly. A strong safety culture ensures that controllers feel supported when raising concerns and that leaders treat those concerns as valuable information rather than criticism. Next slide, please. The military ATC operational environment. Military air traffic control operates within a structured command environment while simultaneously supporting dynamic flight operations. At joint military-civilian airports, controllers may coordinate with both military pilots and civil aviation traffic, just like we do here. These environments often require rapid decision-making and precise communication under operational pressure, which we can all relate to. Understanding the unique characteristics of this environment helps explain why safety culture is especially important in military air traffic control operations. Next slide, please. Human error in air traffic control operations. In the past, aviation accidents were frequently attributed simply to human error. However, modern safety research shows that errors are often symptoms of something much deeper in organizational or environmental factors. Fatigue, workload, communication challenges, and operational pressures frequently influence human performance. In air traffic control environments, mistakes rarely occur because simply one person failed to follow procedures. Instead, they often emerge when multiple contributing factors align, which you can see here we call the Swiss cheese in air traffic control. Many different issues line up to create opening for error to slip through within the organization. You can see that here. Next slide, please. System versus individual error. Traditional accident investigations focus primarily on identifying the individual responsible for a mistake. Modern safety theory takes a broader view, instead asking who caused the error. Investigators now ask what conditions allowed the error to occur. This systems perspective reorganizes that human performance is influenced by training systems, organizational expectations, workload, and operational conditions, not just the individual. Addressing those systemic influences helps prevent future incidences. Crew resource management, CRM. This is one of my favorite topics to discuss in ATC. Crew resource management is one of the most important safety initiatives adopted across aviation. Although CRM was originally developed for flight crews, the same principles apply directly to air traffic controllers and their teams. CRM emphasizes communication, situational awareness, and teamwork. In tower environments, effective teamwork between controllers ensures that information is verified, instructions are all coordinated, and potential misunderstandings are corrected before they create safety hazards. Next slide, please. Communication and safety culture. Communication is one of the most critical elements of aviation safety. Controllers and pilots rely on precise communication to maintain safe aircraft separation. When communication becomes rushed or unclear, especially during high-tempo operations, the risk of misunderstandings increases. A strong safety culture supports communication by encouraging personnel to clarify instructions, question unclear information, and speak up when something does not appear to be correct. Next slide, please. Psychological safety. Psychological safety refers to the extent when personnel feel comfortable expressing concerns or reporting mistakes without fear of negative consequences. In organizations with strong psychological safety, individuals understand that reporting safety issues contributes to improvement rather than blame. In military environments where rank structures are present, leaders play an important role in ensuring that personnel feel comfortable to raise operational and safety concerns. Next slide, please. Leadership roles in safety culture. Leadership is one of the most powerful influences on safety culture. When leaders consistently prioritize safety and encourage open communication, personnel are more likely to report hazards and share safety information. Conversely, when mission pressure is emphasized without equal attention to safety considerations, personnel might feel pressured to accept unnecessary risk. And I think being in the military, that's something that we can all relate to. When the ops tempo is high, that we might feel pressured to keep going even if we see something that should be reported. Effective leaders demonstrate that safety and mission readiness are complementary, not competing priorities. Next slide, please. Fatigue in air traffic control performance. Fatigue is a major operational factor in air traffic control environments. Rotating shift schedules, particularly night operations followed by early shifts, can significantly affect cognitive performances. Rotating shifts have consistently been one of the most challenging aspects of ATC work. Fatigue can reduce situational awareness, slow reaction times, and increase communication errors. Recognizing fatigue as a safety risk allows organizations to implement mitigation strategies that support safety and mission readiness. Next slide, please. Implementing safety reporting systems. Safety reporting systems allow personnel to report incidents, near misses, or safety concerns so that organizations can identify patterns and improve their procedures. These systems are particularly valuable because they capture information about the events that did not result in accidents but still reveal potential hazards. When leaders treat these reports as learning opportunities rather than disciplinary events, organizations gain valuable insights that strengthen operational safety. So looking back at the Swiss cheese model, each little hole where the air comes through is very critically investigated to see what leads up to the incident happening. Next slide, please. Training scenario exercises. Training scenarios provide opportunities to apply safety culture principles to realistic operational situations. In this example, a communication misunderstanding occurs between a pilot and a controller during a high-tempo operation. Rather than focusing on individual performance, the team analyzes contributing factors such as workload, communication, clarity, and coordination procedures. Scenario-based discussions allow teams to practice identifying systemic risk and improving operational procedures. Next slide, please. Okay, implementing safety culture in military air traffic control. Implementing safety culture requires deliberate organizational effort. Leaders must reinforce open communication, encourage hazard reporting, and regularly review operational lessons learned. Safety briefings, operational reviews, and scenario-based training all contribute to strengthening safety culture. When these practices are consistently applied, they create environments where personnel feel empowered to identify risks and contribute to operational improvement. Next slide, please. Continuous safety improvement. Safety culture is not something organizations implement once and then consider complete. Instead, it requires continuous improvement. Aviation organizations regularly review operational data, analyze incidents, and update procedures based on lessons learned. This process allows organizations to adapt to new operational challenges and maintain resilience in a complex aviation environment. Next slide, please. In all my briefings, I like to give a little biblical perspective just to take the opportunity to share that with everyone. From a biblical worldview perspective, safety leadership reflects principles of stewardship and responsibilities. Those entrusted with directing aircraft operations carry significant responsibility for the safety of others. Scripture emphasizes the importance of integrity and faithfulness in positions of responsibility. In aviation, this perspective reinforces the idea that safety leadership is not only an operational obligation, but also a moral responsibility to protect human life that all of us are entrusted with. Next slide, please. A couple of key takeaways from this workshop. In summary, safety culture plays a critical role in shaping operational behavior within military air traffic control organizations. Human performance is influenced by factors such as fatigue, communication, and workload. Strong leadership, open communication, and effective reporting systems allow organizations to identify risk before they lead to accidents. By fostering a strong safety culture, military ATC units can maintain both operational safety and mission effectiveness. Thank you for coming. I appreciate everyone listening to the safety operation and hope that you were able to take something away from it.